what's happening, man? Time for that Coach for the Street podcast host, man. The hottest down south blogger, you know what I mean? Your dog spray paint. We got to talk about this situation with Rick Ross violating Birdman's mother. Now, let me say this. When all this stuff popped off, I didn't pay it no attention like that. I was like, man, this gonna be a little friendly fade in the rap game with Kendrick and everybody. But now it's starting to make sense why J. Cole fell back from the situation. Because everything supposed to been about hip hop. But now we got niggas like Rick Ross playing with people deceased mother. You know what I mean? Now it ain't no secret that Stunner and Birdman, they've been having their differences with each other going on about 5 years or whatever the case may be. But they never bump heads with each other. And the thing about this, y'all know everybody turned their back on Drake. Let's just keep it a buck. I don't know if this all behind the female, but if it is behind the female, y'all get down there in the comments and tell me what it is with this whole situation. Cause from my thoughts, I'm thinking this all started all behind Drake and Future with this female, but I could be wrong. But not to get off subject, I don't understand how Rick Ross was just violate Birdman's mother like this when the only thing he did was told Drake that he siding with him, which he's supposed to. That's his boss man. You feel me? Stunner been riding with Drake forever and a day. You know what I mean? It's Young Money Rich game, so you know how that go. That's what he's supposed to do. He don't supposed to be like the rest of these niggas and get the rocking with these people because they got the most crowd or whatever. He's standing firm with his artists. Now I thought this was gonna be a little friendly fade in the rap game, like I was saying, but for Rick Ross to take it to that level, my nigga, you did something that a teenager would do. I wasn't expecting that from a nigga that's supposed to be in his 50s. You know what I mean? Because you supposed to be polished enough to know if you got a problem with a nigga, you keep it within that person. You feel me? Not one time I've ever heard Birdman say nothing about your mama. You know what I mean? So for you to say that to Birdman like that, that just tell me that you really won't smoke with that man. And the crazy thing about it, both of you niggas is well off. Both of y'all are financially stable. So I don't even see why it has to come to this. But for you to publicly disrespect a man mother, that just make me think like you trying to bring Birdman out there. But one thing about Stunner, we already know, bro. Stunner is a chess player. And Rick Ross, you might, you know what I mean, got a little street team or whatever going on in your city or your state or whatever. But Birdman is loved all over from state to state. No homo. He got street ties. Niggas look up to Stunner. Like, majority, 90% of your street niggas that listen to rap music that's from the streets in the South, they look up to Birdman. They don't look up to you, Rick Ross. I'm not saying they don't play your music, but if they was to make a choice, they gonna pick Stunner over you. Cause the simple fact, they know Stunner is not, it ain't no cap in his rap. His whole city could vouch for what he did for the music. You, on the other hand, people can't speak for that. You know what I mean? Everybody keep bringing up this correctional officer situation with you. If it's anything, they in your city, you not known for selling squares. You know what I mean? Dropping niggas and all this. Stunner allegedly had all of this going on back when he was in high school. You feel me? But on another note, like I was saying, bro, yeah, Rick Ross, you dead wrong, man. You never violate a person's mother, especially if the man ain't say nothing about your mama. He didn't even disrespect you. You know what I mean? I expect behavior like that coming out of people like Charleston White. But Charleston White ain't gonna violate you unless you violate him. So I want to know what made you decide to disrespect Miss Gladys like that, man. At the age you is, man. Y'all get in the comments below and let me know how y'all feel about Rick Ross violating Miss Gladys, man. I'm gone.